Well, the Minnesota Supreme Court heard arguments today in the case of a transgender woman fighting USA Powerlifting over its ban on trans competitors in its women's division. The decision could make waves outside of the state as well. Fox 9's Corin Hoggard is live at the state's highest court. And Corin, is there any room for nuance in the arguments there?
But that definitely seemed to be something that the justices were looking for, was nuance. The case itself, though, pretty black and white. J.C. Cooper is not allowed to participate in women's powerlifting events, and her advocates say that violates Minnesota law. J.C. Cooper started taking hormones to transition from male to female 9 years ago. No matter how long, it's not enough for USA Powerlifting, which won't allow anyone born male to compete in its women's division. Cooper's attorneys call that discrimination.
In 1993, Minnesota became the first state in the country to expressly protect transgender people in our civil rights law.
The NCAA and the International Olympic Committee have tried to use science to navigate transgender competition. They've added restrictions related to testosterone levels under which Cooper would qualify. Minnesota Supreme Court justices asked her attorneys if those rules could be an acceptable compromise.
So would it matter if USA Powerlifting had used a language similar to what the Olympics has done? Would that make a difference for you?
So that is definitely a different situation.
Instead, the league created a mixed division where transgender athletes can compete. Its leaders say they're leaning on research showing there's up to a 65% performance advantage for people who are biologically male. And they say hormone therapy doesn't erase the edge.
The gulf between men and women is huge. And for us, it doesn't appear to bridge the gulf.
They say they're only interested in fairness, not which restrooms people use or what medical care they get. But Cooper's supporters believe the league's rules are a symptom of an extreme movement.
We are seeing a coordinated campaign of anti-trans legislation, litigation, and misinformation.
We should point out that there is no scientific consensus on whether trans women actually have a natural physical advantage after hormone therapy, but that's not what this case is about. This case is one where the Supreme Court here has to decide whether this ban violates Minnesota state law, and their decision could come at any point. Live at the state Supreme Court, Corin Hoggard, Fox 9.